Bed Bath & Beyond breached. Vernon Reed here with an article a day. Didn't expect to have to bring this out, but just recently saw the articles on the breach on Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm actually going to go through them and read with you here. I have two articles. One is from TechCrunch, and I also saw the report on routers.com. Bed Bath & Beyond confirms data breach following employee phishing attack. U.S. retail Bed Bath & Beyond has confirmed unauthorized access to company data after an employee was phished. In an 8K filing to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, the home goods retailer said it became aware that an attacker had improperly accessed company data after a successful phishing scam targeting an employee in October. This gave the hacker access to data on the employee's hard drive and other shared drives to which the employee had access. It's kind of typical. The company said in the filing that it has no reason to believe that sensitive or personally identifiable information, PII, was accessed, or that this cybersecurity incident would have a material impact on the company, but did not provide evidence for this claim and admitted that its investigation was ongoing. This just talks here about TechCrunch reaching out to them, and so I didn't really get that much information on that. I'm going to go to the second article. This is from Routers, Bed Bath & Beyond, technology chief resigns after possible data breach. I'm going to tell you why this is interesting, and if you've been listening to or reading the articles that I put out before, you will see why this is interesting and kind of in line with what we've been talking about. Bed Bath & Beyond said on Wednesday its customers and technology chief Rafa Mascoud will step down days after the home goods retailer reported a possible data breach. Bed Bath & Beyond said a third party had improperly accessed the data through a phishing scam by gaining access to the hard drive and certain shared drives of one of its employees. It's still reviewing if the drive had any sensitive or PII, personally identifiable information on it. Massaud's resignation, effective December 2nd, was not the result of any disagreement with Bed Bath & Beyond on any matter related to the company's operations, practices, or financial statements, the company said in a regulatory filing. Once considered a so-called category killer in home and bath goods, the big box retailer Fortune have dragged after attempts to sell more store-branded So I'm not going to go into that, but this just goes into saying that there was a little bit of shakeup. I know there's been some changes within their executive ranks, but as we've been talking about, from Gartner was sharing. Remember that article that I put out? Whose job is it to manage cybersecurity? Stop pointing at the CIO. In Bed Bath & Beyond's case, the person, I guess, who this might have rolled up to is the customer and technology chief. Right? And I remember saying that, in order for you to really have shared responsibility, there has to be shared accountability. And in the Gartner's report, their analysts, here it goes. CIOs must rebalance accountability for, do I have it? Do you see it? Yep, it's right here. Perfect. CIOs must rebalance accountability for cybersecurity so that it is shared with business and enterprise leaders, says Paul Proctor, Distinguished VP Analyst at Gartner. They're thought of as the ultimate decision maker and authority for protecting the enterprise's security, but really, business leaders make decisions every day that impact the organization's security. They should share accountability. And so Paul Proctor, the analyst at Gartner, was saying, hey, the responsibilities should be shared because everybody contributes to the security posture of that organization. And so to think that just one person should be the responsible party and one person should be accountable, basically the fall guy or fall woman, that is not going to allow you to really create a culture where cybersecurity is strong. And so in order for you to have a strong security posture, your executive team really has to embrace this as a shared responsibility and collectively come together to ensure that the cybersecurity practices and initiatives are put in place and are from top to bottom or are seen as something that's important, and not just important from a technology standpoint, but important to the business as a whole. All right, that's it. Vernon Reed with an article a day. Take care. Have a great day.